Okay, so to start with, we all know that x raised to a equals to x into x into x into x a number of times. We also know that 0 raised to n equals to 0. That means 0 raised to anything equals to 0. We also know a raised to 0 is 1. That means anything raised to 0. Over here, the question arises, what is 0 raised to 0? If we follow the rule 0 raised to anything is 0, then it should be 0. If we follow anything raised to 0 is 1, then it should be 1. To explain this properly, that means what is the appropriate answer for it? We'll use a table. First, we'll start from 1 raised to 1 and we'll go decreasing the value. So we have 1 raised to 1, which is 1, we all know that. Then we'll go to 0.9 raised to 0.9. Let's take a calculator and check the value. So we have 0.9 raised to 0.9. Okay, so the answer is 0.909. We'll note it down. Now let's do for 0.8 raised to 0.8. With a calculator we'll check 0.8 raised to 0.8. Okay, we have a value of 0.836. As you can see, the values are decreasing. First we had 1, then we got 0.909, then we got 0.836. Now let's do for 0.7. Okay, so we have 0.7 raised to 0.7. It is 0.779. We'll note it down. Now let's do it for 0.6. Okay, so it is 0.736. Now for 0.5 raised to 0.5. We have 0.5 raised to 0.5. Oh, 0.707. The value is still decreasing, but the difference between two numbers has also decreased. As you can see, first we had 836, then we got 797, and so on. The difference between two numbers is decreasing. So now let's do it for 0.4. We have 0.4 raised to 0.4. 0.4 raised to 0.4. Okay, so we have 0.693. We'll write it down. Now for 0.3 we'll do the same. We have 0.3 raised to 0.3. The difference is decreasing, but the difference between two digits is very less. Over here we have 0.3 raised to 0.3. We have 0.696. What? The number has increased from 0.693, that was 0.4 raised to 0.4. We got 0.696. Let's do it for 2 also. 0.2 raised to 0.2. We have 0.2 raised to 0.2. Okay, what? 0.724. We have 0.724. Now you can see that the number is eventually increasing. So we'll also try it for 0.1 raised to 0.1, because slowly and gradually we need to go closer to 0. So we have 0.1 raised to 0.1, which is 794. So now I think that the value of 0 raised to 0 should be 1, because we are increasing the value. From 0.3 we were increasing the value. Now let's do it for 0.01 raised to 0.01. We have 0.01 raised to 0.01, which is 0.954. So here we are close to 1. 0.954. Now let's do it for 0.001 raised to 0.001. We have 0.001 raised to 0.001. 0.993. Guys, if you try this at home, use a manual calculator, because if you use a phone calculator, it might not be so appropriate for this thing. So now we have 0.0001 raised to 0.0001. We are just dividing the numbers by 10 so that we can reach 0 raised to 0 faster. So we have it over here, and the value we get is 0.99907. So we have 0.99907. So we are getting much closer. By mistake I wrote 2 zeros instead of 3 over here. Now let us do for 0.5 zeros and then 1 raised to 0.5 zeros and then 1. We'll skip 0.4 zeros and we'll directly do it for 5 now. So we have 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1 raised to 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So the answer is 0.4986. So we'll write 0.4 times 9 and then 86. Now what I use the calculator to find this. You need to get, we'll try now 11 zeros. That means 0.00000000000 and one more zero and then 1. There is 11 zeros raised to the same. So we are getting much closer to 0 raised to 0. Let's bring our calculator and check the answer. So we have 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and now 1 raised to 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 1. This is quite tough while doing it, but as you can see, we finally got the answer as 1. So, after going so far, we get the answer as 1. That means the most appropriate answer for 0 raised to 0 is 1. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you like and enjoy the video. That's it for now, and stay tuned.